Okay, welcome to 2025 Enjoy Ambition. This is very exciting. So, we have our theme for the month, which is not settling. And I want to invite you to share under this video, if you're watching it inside the platform, or share it wherever we are, um, what you think of when you think of settling. And then I'm going to give you the background to why we're having this as our focus. So essentially, each month inside Joy Ambition, we want to have a focus that we're skill building on. And that means that we have a very simple question. And the reason I'm showing you this is to show you just how simple coaching can be. It's really that redirecting. So it's just going to be one question, right? This month, all you're going to do is ask yourself before every decision, am I settling? Okay. Now, the first thing we're going to do is check how you're asking that question, which is why I want you to define what does it mean when you're settling. And then I'll share what I mean by settling and how that works for me. So, first off, this is the background to it. So I want to show you these cards. Now, these are coaching tools, right? I have one. I started this in July last year. Maybe it was in June. I think it was in June. Yeah. So at the very end of June, I ended a relationship and I took the business card from the place where it ended and I wrote no settling. And I set myself a challenge before I started dating again, before I started doing anything new, to give myself 30 days of just asking myself if I was settling in every area of my life, right? And this was a very positive relationship. It's just it wasn't what I was looking for, okay? And so for me, settling is about saying, am I being honest with myself about what I want? Am I being honest with myself about if I think I can create it? And if not, why not? Because there is so much stuff that we can learn there. Now, in August, my theme for the month was trusting. Okay. So it was really redirecting to what trust means. Guys, these are going to be our themes for the month inside Joy Ambition, just to give you a heads up. If you're like, this seems familiar. September, I had space, creating space, and it was about being my center of gravity. October was grounding. November was owning. December was being. And now we're in January, and I've got my card again from the same place with a completely different view of the world 6 months later. And our theme is executing with joy ambition. So I hope this is helpful for you just to see how even writing something on a little card, I keep them in my wallet, right, so that I can see them, how that can redirect and redirect and redirect your brain until what you're trying to create becomes the new normal. Now, if you're in Joy Ambition in the Wild, you have got free resources. We're going to be doing some free events so that you can test out and you can see how we're doing things inside the paid memberships. But this is also going to be free and it's going to grow. All I ask, if you're in Joy Ambition in the Wild, is that if it's helpful for you, you invite one person. And we're going to be doing a combination of in-person events and online events. And I'm going to be sharing resources with you. They will be completely free. They will always be completely free. They may be things that we're doing updated versions of inside the 3-Day Week Society or the studio, or they might be something specifically for you, but they will be free. I just ask that you invite people to join us if it's helpful for you. Now, for Joy Ambition in the studio, today we will be having the Want workshop, and this is going to be our rhythm each month now. So each month we'll start the month by focusing on your life project so that we're building your dream life month by month, project by project. Okay, and then we'll have prompts and questions, and you'll get coaching on it the rest of the time. In the 3-Day Week Society, we have our coaching and connecting call. Coach, what are we doing? It's concept, coach, connect, create. So that starts tomorrow, and the new time is 12 till 2, so that people who have lunch breaks and they want to work together on the lunch break can join us, okay? And then finally, we will also have the language salon. So for those of us that are using languages, multiple languages, this is a way for you to connect with the joy of that instead of it starting to feel like something you have to do. And if you're not somebody that speaks multiple languages or more than one, I would love for you to join us anyway as a language partner because it's a really great way to connect and to actually meet some of the people behind the faces inside this community. So that's what we have coming up. And I invite you to share your answer to the question, what does settling mean for you, under this video? And hope to see you on the calls this week.